new report reveals how a controversial chemical could be inside your kitchen cabinets. The study, backed by 6 nonprofit groups, tested nearly 200 food cans. Researchers found bisphenol A, or BPA, in 67% of cans tested. It was in every Campbell's product sampled, 71% of Del Monte products, and half of General Mills cans. Our Dr. David Agus leads the Westside Cancer Center at the University of Southern California. He's here with what this means for our health. Good morning. So explain once again what BPA is and how it can affect our health.
So bisphenol A, or BPA, was discovered in the 1890s, was first made, and the 1950s was started to be used for food products. In fact, we used billions of pounds in the last year on it. And it's in the lining of cans, and it allows cans to be more watertight so bacteria can't get in, and also the metal from the can can't leach into food. So there's some benefit to it. The problem is that, several years ago, the FDA said, listen, we shouldn't start using the baby bottles because it can disrupt the endocrine system. And what we're seeing now is that more and more, we thought it was being phased out, but it's still present in lots of these products.
You mentioned the FDA, and they had the quote that BPA is safe for its approved use in food containers and packaging, but this was as it was removing it from items like sippy cups. So does it pose risks to others?
That's the key $1 million or $1 billion question. It does affect the endocrine system to a small amount. And so certainly that may have an effect, especially in kids or as we get older, potentially. So the problem is, how do you do a study? I can't say, Nora, use this sippy cup for the next 20 years and I'm going to see what happens to your health. So it's very difficult. And then people say, well, why isn't there something new? Because how are we going to do a study on the new compound? There's an old compound that's safe, and we know it's safe. It's called glass. And we have to get it back to the basics here and maybe get away from some of these chemicals.
There is also, as Campbell said, they are phasing out BPA by the middle of 2017. Del Monte says they are transitioning away. General Mills told us they are testing BPA alternatives. Quote, once we confirm a viable alternative through rigorous testing, we will determine what makes sense for our Progresso consumers. So what are they looking for other than glass?
Well, it's key. It's, what leaches off. So one of the tests can be, does it stick to the surface of the can, or will it actually get into the food? And then will it disrupt the endocrine system? But there's no standard. So nobody went out there and said, these are the 5 tests you have to beat or win on in order to be on the market. So without those kind of standards, really the field is going zigzag all over the place. And so we need to take a step back and really develop paths to get safe ways so that our food supply can be good for all of us.
One thing I saw said just try to avoid can usage. That's difficult for most people to do. Dr. David Agus, thank you.